Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of It Starts With You. I'm the host, Anna Yu, here with Imani Jabrun, also known as Nami, who is a content creator with over 400,000 followers worldwide. We were interested in learning more about how being in a relationship has impacted her viewership, and how she is able to balance social media and personal life. Let's get started.
Yeah, she's meeting this guy and he's amazing. He just didn't have time, and the ways he was looking for a partner, it was just like out of his community. He's busy and he don't really have time to do it, so he was looking just for someone to do it for him. And yeah, but I think it's like expensive in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. That money should be put into the actual dating part.
Right.
Yeah, not like,
Just going for a vacation or
yeah. I wouldn't mind if the guy just bought me like a Chanel bag or something,
correct.
right? It's just
Me neither, yeah.
like for 56,000 for the actual, that's just
Crazy.
too much. Yeah. But so can you tell me a few things about yourself?
Few things. I started content creation, I would say 4 years ago. The last 2 years were like more seriously, more like full time. It's basically I quit my job and I started doing it full time. And I just found a lot of opportunities. And after creating my community, I just realized that there's a lot of people going through a lot and they can just feel what I was trying to express through my social media. So I was like, why not share my lifestyle? And I went to a really big, hard process. And I just think that I could share more about it. I shared a couple things from my childhood, and I just realized that there's a lot of people struggling with that childhood trauma, dating trauma. And then after going a lot through therapy, I just realized that it's like part of our life. In order to be successful and reach certain goals, you have to go through a lot of things in your life that is gonna just teach you whatever you know today. So you're basically today you're the person you are after just going through all the bad and good thing happened to you in your past.
Do you think that childhood trauma like affects relationships?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Whatever we didn't had when we were a child, we seek in our partners.
Mm-hmm.
And even we seek in friendship. Because you don't realize how deep is it until you go to therapy and be like, hey, I'm ready to heal. What I have to do. Okay, so let's go back to where everything started. When I was 3, 4, 5, 6, how my parents basically manage their relationship. That is something that is really on us when we're like trying to date someone, and it's just a challenge. But I think when you just understand how our brain works, and when you're really seeking for a healthy relationship, you just go back to your childhood and see what was going wrong and start from there. So at that moment, I just realized I have to go to therapy and listen to different opinions, go really deep in myself and look for what I was doing wrong, what I was missing, and try to heal and accept. Because like when you accept and you tell yourself, I am responsible about everything in my life, you just start to grow and learn and heal basically.
Wow. Yeah, that's really impressive. So, what do you think is the most underrated quality in a healthy relationship?
I think communication. Because if you don't communicate in the right way, even if you, let's say, I'm telling you that something is something I'm looking for in a relationship, let's say you and me, we are a partner, and I'm seeking for something that you, even if I communicate with you, you cannot give me, basically, because you don't have the skills, you don't want to, it's multiple reasons. But the way I'm telling you what I want from you, it's really important. At the end of the day, even if you're like clear and honest, we can still hurt someone. Even I'm trying to be communicative and tell you, hey, I don't like when you do that. I don't like when you go out and are super late because that make me just anxious.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, but I like and I want to go out and be late. So it's really important to just look at ourselves and improve our skills in communication. And I think people just think that, oh, let's just communicate. That's it. Let's talk about it. But they don't understand that the way you say things is more important than what you're actually saying. So I think it's.
I agree with that. Like I also feel like the tonality matters.
Yeah.
And like when you're saying something, like there's something that you should say over the phone in person, and some things that should not be said over text.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, you cannot broke up with someone
Yeah,
through
that's
text.
that's exactly what I was thinking too. Like
Yeah.
it's, and especially when somebody like is like trying to say like jokes,
Yeah.
and they're laughing, but because a lot of times they can be serious and you don't understand if it's like a joke or not.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Some people have this dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
I do. I
Yeah.
can be really hard sometimes,
Yeah.
but I try to all the time to just find the correct and the perfect moment to say a joke, because if it's like something really important, or maybe for me it's something silly and for the other person it hurts. So what about like the other person? What about their feelings? Or what you said, breaking up with someone through the text message is the worst.
Yeah.
But some people, they're just not brave enough to just face the situation, make time and effort to just actually go to have a dinner and talk about it. So it's easier, I think, to just, hey, I don't think this is working out. Bye. But it's very immature. It's like we're not 15 anymore.
I think another thing is that people are just scared,
Yes,
to have those conversations, because I think there's two sides of people, where sometimes if they have that conversation of breaking up in person, they might still have feelings for you.
yeah.
And they might be afraid to get back into a relationship with you, or not necessarily you, but like another person, that person that they're breaking up with. Because I've had that experience too.
Oh,
Yeah, of course, everyone has.
okay.
And I can kind of understand.
When you still have feelings, yeah, but I think everything that scares you, I think we have to face it.
Yeah.
Because after you facing anything that is very painful, or you feeling fear, I think you have to face it and go through it, because that means it's going to be something big in your life. And anything that is big in your life, you should just sit and face it and be honest. That doesn't mean it's not going to hurt. Of course it's going to hurt. But if you will choose between someone breaking up with you through text message, or just sitting next to you and telling you how much they appreciate the time they spend with you, and they think that this is the timing where you guys just grow apart, I think the second one is better.
Yeah.
But you have to be brave and just.
Yeah.
And I know it's hard, because you're like, probably, yeah, I know we're breaking up, but I don't want to do this. I want to be with you. But that's when we go back to therapy and we don't have emotional dependence. Because why you will be with someone that he don't want to be with you?
Yeah.
You know, why we want to be with someone that person is not into us? And it's so hard, but it's part of life. Why you want to be in a job they don't want you to? Why do you want to be in a house that is not meeting your needs? Why you want to be with a man he is not into you?
Yeah.
Why? It's then you go back to self-love, and then you find that you have to work through a lot to basically understand, I don't want to be with someone, that person don't want to be with me. Being a little bit selfish because you're just, okay, I want to be with someone that really want to be with me as well. Because what is the point with loving someone that don't love you?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'll share a story actually.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
please
I mean,
do
like,
that.
my ex-boyfriend
Okay.
was like that. And he would always talk about his ex-girlfriend.
Next
And,
to
like,
you?
yeah, next to me.
Okay.
And he would be like, oh yeah, my ex, she just came into my life. Literally, he would say she was like homeless and was like a musician or something. And he took her shopping once. And then I was like, wait, are you comparing me to her? Or I don't understand this context.
Yeah,
like,
what is the
I was
point?
just like, okay, at the time, like I lived in Santa Monica.
Okay.
I had my own job. Like I was just like, I just don't understand this comparison. Like
Yeah.
you picked her off the streets, like literally.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck is he trying to say to me?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
How that makes you feel?
Obviously, like it made me feel like shit. It made me feel like the lowest of the low. But I still cared about him. And like I didn't understand why.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why I cared about this piece of shit.
Yeah.
I was like, what is wrong with me? Yeah.
So what you did at that moment, like after feeling that way and feeling bad and just realizing that he first of all don't care about your feelings, you do care about him, what was like your next step?
There was a point like where he also cheated on me.
Oh wow.
And
I'm sorry.
that was just the final straw. I was just like, it's okay, like for the first month or two, if he doesn't like can't fully commit.
Yeah.
But if he goes to the next level and actually cheats on me, like even when he's making all of those comparisons, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, of course not.
Because like it's just like
super unhealthy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm taking all of that shit. So I'm just like, okay, I need to get rid of the shit because it's starting to smell.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's really bad. I'm just like in shock right now. So I think there is signs, okay?
Yeah.
What you just shared with me, thank you for sharing that with me. There is always signs. So it starts with comparisons. It starts with disrespect. And then he don't care about losing you.
Yeah.
And then he goes like more and oh, she handled this. She can handle more. Let me put her through something worse. And then it goes, but I think I really tell to all my friends that if any day, any man or boy in this case, because what you're telling me was just a boy, it's not a man. Men will never compare you with any woman in the world because there is no point to compare your girlfriend with any other women. We are all different. We are, at the end of the day, we're just like having different experiences and having different childhoods and coming from different countries. And I think when it starts like being, oh, he just compared with me with someone else, you just have to get out of there because it goes worse. It goes really worse. It's a really big flag, a really red flag.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not with that guy anymore.
Yeah.
I was like depressed.
Yeah. Did you went to therapy after that or just try to heal with your friends, family?
I think I started hanging out with my friends more.
Yes.
And it helped.
Yeah, of course. You feel loved.
Yeah.
Because when someone cheats on you, I think the first thought is, oh, I'm not worth to be loved.
Yeah.
I'm not worth to be respected.
Yeah.
And then you just realize that it's not. It's just that piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not, it's not your fault that he cheated on you.
Yeah.
It's that he is an idiot. And then you go back to hang out with your friends and family and see like how they really appreciate you and love you.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do your personal values shape your approach to dating or commitment?
I think I have a really strong personality and a really discipline that it just try all the time to be a better person in general. So that also has to do with dating. I think making someone laugh is very important. And to make someone laugh, you need to be smart and have a dark sense of humor. Just to not to again find the moment to make a joke and not make that person feeling bad, and be connected through your body language, your voice, as we said before, being communicative. And also, I'm a person who really appreciates and give physical touch. So I really love being surrounded people. They understand love language as a physical touch, because it's really important to feel that you're close to someone, to be able to just be yourself, laugh, be vulnerable, be sensitive, have a bad day and not feel bad, and just be you. I think it's really important to be you, but in order to have, because I think a lot of young people, we understand that be you is like, oh, do whatever you want. No. Yeah. Be you is keep working on yourself, respect others' boundaries, and keep being you, like with your values, your personality, because that's what makes you unique. So I think, yeah, I think those things.
I think that's great. I really like how you really emphasize the self growth, improvement qualities. I think that's really like rare.
Yeah, it's true. Yes.
Yeah.
It comes when you start to be more mature,
Yeah.
because you want to reach certain goals and be the best version of yourself. And you can only be the best version of yourself when you start really working in yourself and started from scratch. And we sometimes look for external validation, but the first love is your self-love. And going through any situation in your life, if you love yourself enough, you're gonna be able to manage everything fine and keep going, and just like never give up. Because some people just give up. They settle in a relationship because they don't want to be alone. They just didn't want to be like the single daughter that she never get married. And we have this social pressure, family pressure. Your friends are getting married. All my friends are getting married and having kids, and I'm like, okay, but a lot of them, they are suffering. They are not happy in their marriage. They are having kids just because, without having any knowledge how to educate those kids, what they want, just like worried about the color of the house they're gonna buy. So it's like more of that. It's really important to really be present and really work to get the life that is gonna be comfortable in the future too. Because we talk about all the time that how important it is to be successful, and how important it is to have a job and a money and a car and a house. But we don't talk many about how we should feel happier with the things we already have. And also, we don't talk enough about how we manage our emotions to get through anything. Because, like, we can just go out, have an accident, or your partner have an accident. How are you going to handle that? If you're not ready, if you're not emotionally strong, or if you don't have any skills to just manage certain and different situations, how are you going to manage something that is really huge? Lose your job, lose your partner, because we're going to lose. Yeah. Life is getting things, and we lose some things. Yeah. So if you're not ready for that, and again, seeking a lot of validation and external validation, you're just gonna go through the same mistake again and again, and then you're gonna just find out, oh, like maybe I was looking for myself in other people. Especially with the dating, you're just looking for someone to love you, but did you really love yourself? Did you really do things that they're meaningful for you? Do you take care of yourself? How is supposed a man come to your life and just take care of you if you don't take care of yourself? You don't love enough yourself. And I think also we are the reflect of our partners. I know this is like a really big thing, but yeah. However you end up with, it's basically your reflection. And you probably hate a lot of things about that man, but you need to heal those things in yourself in order to just be and attract that type of man. Oh, I want a man who is healing, who is emotional available, which is really important. Because girls, we are more emotional available. The guys, they are like, oh, more like just they don't go through all these hormones we go through every month and in our entire life basically. They are really need to be emotional available in order to meet your needs as a woman and be there for you if you're having a bad day, if you need emotional support, because you will need emotional support. And if a guy don't know how to manage that, it's gonna be like, oh, are you overreacting? Are you okay? Oh, your days ago. And then like you're gonna go crazy and crash. So if he's not emotional available and he's not even having the knowledge to manage any situation with his partner, you're not going to be able to create something healthy. And that only means that you need to heal and work your things before attracting this type of men, because we attract the type of men we are healing, we're going to attract a man who is healing. We are going through a lot, we're going to attract a man who is struggling. We are insecure, we're going to attract an insecure man, because we're not going to see the flow. We're gonna see it like, oh, it's okay because I do that too. We're not gonna see the red flag, you know? We're gonna be like, oh, it's okay. He's insecure, he's jealous. It's okay. Because you are jealous, you are insecure. You're not gonna see it like, oh, what's wrong with him? So I think in order to get a healthy relationship, it's fundamental to just be in the best position. Of course, we all are working every day to improve little things. But what I'm trying to say is you need to heal first to find someone who is also healed and have just a little bit of knowledge how to manage a relationship. Because like they don't teach us that at school.
I agree with you.
They don't teach us how to, oh, I'm frustrated. Oh, it's okay. It's okay how I can manage my frustration as a kid or as an adult. Because like we don't have a moment in our life that like, oh, I'm not a kid anymore. No, we just keep going. And I have friends that have anger issues. They, since they were 4, they still have an anger issue. They're like 30. Because nobody teaches you, even your parents, school, nobody teaches you how to manage your emotions.
How do you decide what parts of your relationship to share online?
On social media, I think I only shared one relationship. Then I really regretted. It was just feeling naked on social media. You feel like vulnerable.
Like I feel like that's one of the difficult parts of being like famous.
So people were freaking out because they love us as a couple, right? It was part of our social media and our personal life. But then it was a really hard time for me because first of all, it was hard to not be together for both of us. After basically people wait for you to just keep them updated. Oh, I broke up and I don't want to talk about it. And this is that was like the biggest issue I had. Like people were asking me, even like one follower, she sent me like a text like, hey, you share with us from the beginning that you shared with us your relationship, and now we need you to update and say why you break up. I was like, okay.
What the heck?
Yes, it was crazy. And then she said, because you decide to make your life public, so now you have to answer our questions why you guys not together. And I felt so much pressure. I was like, what?
That's just weird.
It
your
is.
Relationship.
Yes, it is. But so creating a community, you make your followers feel they are part of your community, right? So they sometimes feel they have the right to ask certain things because you post yourself, you put yourself out there.
I just got stressed out for you.
I know, I was so stressed. It was not only one. This one was like sending me like a Bible. It was a long test, but the other ones they were like asking for real. Like it's been probably couple of years because I stopped posting about it a couple of years ago. But they were like 50, 60 people. They were like texting me nonstop. What happened? We want to know what happened. Why are you guys not together? You look so cute together. You blah, blah, blah. And that really increased my anxiety. Yeah. And then that was the same moment I started doing therapy because like it helped me a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Did you ever post about your relationship on social media?
Not about my ex, no.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. Thanks God.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, yeah, I have a feeling this one isn't gonna last very long.
Yeah. How long you been together?
With that guy, like maybe a couple months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, nah.
No, it doesn't work out anyway. I'm glad you didn't.
So, have you ever felt pressure to perform your relationship for your followers?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course I did. Yeah.
Like continuing even after you guys broke up?
Yes. Because like even we had deals, brand deals, and we had work. And then I just decided to like, okay, I'm not gonna do this anymore because I don't feel good. I don't feel okay doing it. And then I had to give explanations. So I just posted a story talking about it like, hey, I really appreciate all the messages. I really need to ask you for a favor. I cannot answer all of your questions right now, and I don't feel just comfortable talking about this anymore. And I really appreciate if you respect both of us because like it was a lot of hate and love. It's like a lot of
People hate on you for that?
Yes.
What?
Yes, it is. And also like it's a lot of ideologies, and when you like have a like conventional marriage, because like I was married, so that was like a real thing, right? It's not oh I just started dating this guy and I start posting about him. People again like they feel they have the right to judge and talk to you the way they are talking, and they just think they are part of it. So it's just, I don't know. It was really hard. It was really hard, and thinking that it's your fault or it's his fault is so crazy because nobody knows about our personal life and they will never.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what happened between two people. Yeah. Crazy.
Like I feel like especially like if there's like a lot of like PR involved too.
Yeah.
Like you have to smile in front of the camera, but
Yeah.
like behind the scenes, it's like everyone's just arguing all the time.
Correct.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
That's like the first thing I thought about when you were telling me about that.
Yeah, and also here's the thing, like when your social media became your basically job, full-time job, you have to be professional even with your partner. And if you're not ready for that, it's okay because like you can do your social media without sharing your personal life, which that's exactly what I decide right now. If I have my next partner, it's not going to be on social media, and I really want someone who has no social media. I know it's hilarious, but it's just like the way I think is the best, because like at the end of the day, if you're in tech and you're struggling with something, you don't want to have your partner that he's in tech too and struggling with the same things. So in social media, it's a lot of pressure, and I'm not saying there is not other jobs that had pressure. Of course, every job has different things, but I think like for me and for my mental health and just for a choice, I don't want to be with someone who is in social media constantly posting, looking if he looks good and if he looks bad. Oh, this is my profile. No, wait, it's that. Let's film again. I don't want to do that anymore because I'm the queen. I'm the queen in the relationship. There's no more queens.
You don't want another queen?
No, I don't want to be with another queen.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Oh my gosh. What's your go-to strategy for resolving conflict in a relationship?
Okay, so again, like communication. When we're like, oh, we're having a conflict. Oh, let's talk about it now. Sometimes, I'm just gonna go and do and run my errands and work out, clear my mind, and I think you should do too. And then we can maybe tonight after dinner we can just talk about it. And I think that space that you give to your partner to just think and be, because like sometimes we say stupid things. Mm-hmm. You're just like, oh, shouldn't say that right before you say it.
Yeah.
Or just right after. Oh no, sounds bad. It sounds better in my mind before I said that. But yeah, I think giving space when you're having an argument to your partner to think about, and you don't have to defend yourself. Because like when you have an argument with your partner, first thing we do is, oh, you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. You hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you with something worse. And that's the worst. Like you don't really want to do that. You're just pushed through the anger to reply with the same bad words or bad actions. So just like being like, okay, you just hurt me, you say something that is not okay, and I'm just gonna give you a moment to think about it. I'm not gonna do the same to you, and I'm just gonna go and we can talk about it later. That person, your partner at that moment, is gonna feel just regretting right away. Because like sometimes your partner is trying to find the best way to communicate through the anger. Mm. And if you're angry too, that doesn't help any of the parts. Doesn't help you, it doesn't help him. So just going through negative and toxic way to solve problems. It's not going anywhere. But if you just think about it and try to have self-control or self-regulation, after that you're like, okay, let's talk about it. And that person for sure is gonna say sorry. If they are okay, if they're just crazy, they're just gonna be like, yeah, but you did that, I did that, and then it's
spiraling downward.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you talked a lot about how your relationship with yourself evolved over time, right? Do you think that if you weren't married before, do you think all of that would have happened?
I think no.
Really?
Yeah, because like I think going through a lot in my last relationship, it just helps me to be like, oh, you know what? This is not at all what I want. So what I can do to improve and be a better wife for my next partner and my next husband, right? So I just want to just be in the best version so that other person can be in the best version of themselves as well. Because like I was going through a lot and I just get married without thinking after meeting my ex in, I don't know, 4 months. It was really a quick marriage. Failed, of course. And also I was like 24, almost 25 when we met. Really young. I think experience is always the key.
I was actually engaged when I was 24 too.
Okay.
But I broke off the engagement before we got married.
How long you stayed with that guy you were engaged with?
We stayed together for about maybe 3 years.
Okay. Long relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we just never got married.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you decide to just...
So I knew him since high school.
Okay.
First of all, that's one thing. And like I had been friends for such a long time with this guy.
Okay.
And when we were in grad school together, I would always see him like smoke weed and play video games.
Okay.
And it's just not something that you want to wake up to.
No.
Like it's just, and especially this was like during COVID.
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's bad.
Yeah. So I was just like, is this really someone that I want to have kids with? Yeah.
You didn't see like the future dad of your kids.
Yeah, like I couldn't imagine like the future dad of my kids smoking weed and playing video games.
Yeah.
It's just
horrible.
It's just not something I just picture.
Yeah, no. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck for him. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like it's hard to go through that too, because like you just spend a lot of time with him, but probably at the same time you just thought about, hey, I don't want to be with this guy. I don't think he's gonna do any good in the future.
Yeah, I acknowledge that he was a really smart guy.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, it
like
has nothing to do with
Yeah.
being smart.
yeah, but it's just the romance just died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
And we were still friends,
Okay, good.
but just
It was like, okay, this is the end. This is the
yeah.
end.
Yeah. It was starting to become the beginning of the end even before we got there.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? I always thought as a woman, I think it's something in general what girls do. We go through, we just know that we're not going to be with that person.
Yeah.
And we stay there for a little bit more. But you already know it's not going to work out maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
This is what happened to me. I was like, oh, this is not going to work out. After living with him for 8 months, I just was like, oh, this is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But then I stayed a little bit more and tried a little bit more. I was like, yeah, I knew it. Why I just give it another shot? Do you think like we know before we break up with that person that it's not going to work out, but we're still there?
I feel like we just emotionally leave.
Yeah.
First, and then we're just mentally not there.
Yeah.
And then when we're just like mentally not there, then that's when we're just physically not there too.
Correct. Yes, true. You're right. Yeah.
Because I don't want to sleep with someone that first of all, I don't have any emotions attached, and I don't actually want to see because we're having arguments with.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. I want to sleep on the couch.
Yes. If you're not going to the couch, I would go.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's just how it happens.
Yeah. You're right. You go first of all emotionally and then physically. You're like, oh, I don't want to be intimate with you anymore.
Yeah.
And then, because like for guys, it's different. They don't need to have emotional attachment to you to just be physical with you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like a physiology thing.
Like that's what prostitutes are for.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Anyway. Do you think being an influencer affects the way people date you?
Yes. It's really hard. And I think the next person I will date, actually, I try to not tell them. So when they ask me, what do you do for your living? I say marketing. Because like it's, oh, you're behind the scene. But if you're like, oh, I'm a content creator, they judge. Like we listen and judge.
Yeah.
So I feel like people listen and judge. Oh, what kind of content? And you're like, adult? No, I'm just kidding. OnlyFans? No. No, but you're like a lifestyle content creator, but people have this image of, oh, you have a lot of followers. Oh, maybe you're cocky or you're just like.
Yeah.
So I think if I date someone, I try to not tell until I'm like, oh, more comfortable. Okay, now I can share this with you. And also, it's a lot of benefit to dating an influencer or a content creator because, like, you have a lot of benefits. I don't know, you can get a lot of just being with someone who already built a community. Dating an influencer, it's gonna, first of all, give you a lot of opportunities in any niche you have, like business, whatever. And then, yeah, being able to travel, experience a lot of things. I can go or text any restaurant in LA and they're gonna be really happy to welcome me without paying, or like just receive anything, food, clothes, traveling, hair products, anything, any service.
That's cool.
So can you see the benefits now?
Yeah, I can. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Have you ever dated someone who struggled with your online presence?
Yeah, definitely. My ex-partner.
Really?
Yes. Even he was in social media as well. He struggled with me not being like completely covering my body, or just, oh, you look really cute in this picture. Are you seeking for external validation? No, it's just like my work. This is what I do. This is what I share my makeup routine, skincare routine, hair routine, body lotion, anything about my lifestyle. So he was really jealous, and he feel insecure every time I was posting in a bathing suit, or even without posting in a bed. It's just like a dress, a cute dress. He's, oh my god, you look super sexy on this dress. I don't think you should post it. And that makes me really uncomfortable. At the end of the day, I was just finding myself that I was like listening to what he want me to do, and then just not being myself. So I think it's being yourself is really important. Whatever you do, you have to be okay with it yourself. You don't need your partner to choose your clothes today. And I feel a lot of girls scared of losing their partner. They just listen to, oh, maybe he's not comfortable, or maybe he thinks that other guys are looking my social media, and then it starts became like an insecurity thing.
So one last question we have for you. Describe your ideal date.
So this is, I think, a basic date idea, but I think it's really cute, and the guy needs to put so much effort to make it happen. So I just saw on social media a guy, he was like preparing a date for his wife in this case, and he put on the back of the truck a projector with a really nice view from the hills.
Oh, wow.
And they were watching a movie with blankets, popcorn, snacks, and yeah, he just made it happen. A projector in the middle of nowhere.
Wait,
Yeah.
is it in the desert?
No, it was like in the hills, so you could see like the mountains in the behind, and the view was amazing. So I think that's really romantic, and you should put so much effort to just be able to set it up and all the things you need. And at the same time, it's simple. You're not like, oh, my ideal date is like in Bahamas and a resort that is like luxurious, and just like something that's like really cool and nice to share with your partner.
I think that's cute. It's the effort that counts, right?
Exactly. Yeah, for me it is.
Yeah, it's great. If people want to follow your content, where would we find your Instagram link? Or how would we find you?
Oh, I am almost all the platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and mainly Instagram as a Tetuan for Life. They can find me, and also can just type my name on Google. I just made an interview for a magazine in Arizona. So I think they can find more about what I do and who I am on the interview. And of course, now with this podcast, because like I think I feel I shared a lot. I overshared.
Oh, that's what people always say here.
I love that.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Thank you
were
for
great.
having me.
If you enjoyed this episode, you can support our cause by going to buymeacoffee.com/AnnaYU. That's YOO. More support means more episodes. The link is in the episode description. Also, don't forget to visit our Instagram page for exclusive behind-the-scenes content at It Starts With You. And remember, it starts with you.